Well, hello, everybody.
Hello.
We're not on Fremont Street.
No, well, I didn't say you were going to be on Fremont. I just said he'll be live, and then
Well,
things happened.
My head's kind of cut off. That's okay. So, everybody, I drove all the way to Fremont Street, and
I got a phone call.
I forgot this. This is what I use to live stream with. And I set it down by mistake on the kitchen counter, and yeah, I got out of the car and I went, I'm forgetting something. And so here we are. That's okay. It's 106 outside. It is absolutely...
It's not even hot. It's just gross.
Yeah, so you get, like we had in Christmas time, you get J and K at home.
Everybody's been asking us.
So let me, I gotta adjust the camera angle a little bit here. Hopefully y'all can hear us.
Let us know if you can hear us okay.
I gotta put this up here, so.
Oh, so let me start from the top. Bolt heads here. Gladys. Hello, Gladys. Drink water, please, not Bud Light. Well, I have Bailey's and milk. Hi, Emma. Hi. I know, you're all freaking out. Let's see. Armanger. Yeah, it's ridiculous outside. And when he said that, he didn't have it, I thought, I kind of didn't want you to go anyway, just because it's so hot outside.
Well, I actually thought about still going because my phone has really good stabilization anyway, but to try and hold it.
Yeah, hold it the whole time.
I don't have like a cover for it so that I can actually hold it properly. I probably would have dropped it. But anyway, stuff happens. It's like the first time I've ever forgotten the darn thing. And,
Let's say hi.
Okay,
because
cool.
People...
I'm sorry.
No.
I'm distraught. So I'm going to drink.
Then it kind of threw him off.
I'm gonna drink and to my sorrows tonight. So sorry we're not on Fremont Street. Sorry we're not on the Strip. But sometimes that's what happens. So
you know what happens? Just I had to fly back home, and then you had to set everything up to go live from here, and yeah. So let's see. I said hi to Bolthead, and then Armanger was the last. Vegas Goat, hi. Paula, hello. I think you sent me some messages. I didn't see them yet. Keith World, hi. Good evening. Janice, hello. Paula again. Ernesto, hello. Gladys, the misadventures of the crazy cookie man. Man, that's a mouthful. Hello.
I got chips.
I
got salsa.
Terry Woody is here. Pep75, hello. And let's see, I got Gladys already. Enough with the held for review. I'm so tired of that. Well, Janice, there we go. Okay, so Louis, is it Lewis? Lewis, yeah. Yes, LP Deegan. Okay, Sean. There's Jay, Bird, Terry. Chris and Tara. Oh, that's sweet. Thank you. Love seeing your faces. Yes, too hot to be outside, y'all. Absolutely. Vance Grady, hello. Shelly and Anthony, hello. Ron B, hey, dude. Glenn Lind, Armanger again. Christy Williams, hi. Let's see, guys. Trying to skip over you guys because I already said hello. There's Kim. Robbie's got hobbies. These are all hellos. Dedications in the house.
I was waiting for her to get to you.
Well, I'm slow. I don't want to go over anybody. She clicks bricks. I see you. Let's see. Vegas Goat. I don't want to miss anybody. If you want to just jump in, Brenda Lou Cook, that's cool. Hello. Thank you. And let's see who else. Oh, Coda Dog. Hello. Yeah, it's just so gross outside. K-Girl. Hello. Renee O. and Lorraine O. Let's see. Oh, hi from England. What part of England are you at, or are you in?
Did you say Sean said hi to you?
He said something. He said, hey, K-Girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. I said, okay, that's cool. I like that. Someone just gave us a iced coffee. Yeah, I can't get into that. It's even though I set up the account, nothing lets me get into it.
I will look that up. You keep saying hi.
Okay. Let's see. I don't want to skip anybody because I just saw somebody else. Hi from England. So what, yeah, I know. What part of England are you in, Lorraine? Paula, Pat 75. 2021. Hi, JK. Hello. Manchester. One of our friends is there. That's where he lives, or they live. He's in Manchester. UT Farley. Hello.
So Maddie and Brooke sent us $5 on the coffee. So Maddie and Brooke, thank you so much for supporting JK.
Yes.
Really appreciate that.
Don't have to do that. Thank you. Most important, please hit the thumbs up. Just make sure you hit that thumbs up.
You know what's weird, Maddie? I saw on Christina's phone, Maddie and Brooke, you guys had a message with the coffee, and it is not, I can't see it right now. So I'm going to try to find it while Christina still reads out the who's of everybody.
Jeff, your boy Jaycation lost some weight and got darker.
Oh, you got a gloat like that?
Yeah, right? Dadcation.
Hey, where is it?
Let's see, how many? We have 80 people in here.
Awesome. Hello,
Yeah.
80 people.
I know, right? I tend to the thumbs up sometimes. That's cool.
There it is. Okay, Maddie and Brooke, are you still on? I don't think you've been in the chat, but if Maddie and Brooke are out there, they said, love your guys' videos. We're watching from Auckland, New Zealand.
Oh, New Zealand.
Coming
awesome.
to Vegas for EDC in May 2024. Nice.
That's awesome.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. Thanks again.
Yes, so much. I'd love to go to EDC because we love that music.
I'd rather go to New Zealand.
Well, yeah, of course. But I mean, EDC is EDC. So luckily they live stream it. So we just sit here and watch it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's so cool that they live stream everything.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't have to pay the entry fee. And somebody posted a receipt from last year of them being there like with a party of 6 people.
Yeah.
But even with 6 people, it was insane.
Oh, the cost of it?
Yeah. I mean, just all the, drinks and, oh my God, the waters were like, I don't know if that's right, but I did look that up. The waters were like $20, for that 16-ounce bottle of water that anybody will pay for at that point.
Mm-hmm.
So who else is in here? Patrick. Let's see, make sure I didn't.
Amber's Land, what's up? How you doing, Amber?
Oh, she's here. Hi, from Vegas. Where are you?
Bill Coleman, the GOAT.
Oh, man.
You know what I tried to do? Before I left, too, I was trying to find the little goat from Christmas.
It was over here. But now you got that over there. It was sitting over there.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
I thought we by accident put it with the Christmas decorations.
Oh, God, no. Remember we had it on the island in the kitchen for a while? Just because it was funny to make the puppies laugh? Or puppies go crazy? No, I had it there.
Oh, well. I was going to... So good evening to you, Bill. I was going to play
Coleman.
I was going to play the goat sound, but, here we are. Let's see. I think there's a question from Patrick. Patrick said, off subject of new mega casinos on the Strip, Vegas Sports and Spheres, do you serve broker out to the military like Nellis, newcomers looking for real estate condos and even desert land? Yeah, Patrick. Just shoot me an email. My real estate email is down below. It's actually jkstayinvegas@gmail.com. And just hit me up there and we can discuss and figure something out for you. Entire staff says, do not vlog gently into that hot night. Stay safe at home, right? Marcos, what's up? Let's see. Armanger. I think you already said hi to Armanger. Yeah, if you could, everybody hit that thumbs up. It looks like we got 62. Thank you to all you lovely people. UT Farley, what's up? And Lorraine, you said from England, right? And Renee O.
Yeah, she's in Manchester.
Renee O says, hey, J&K, so happy to see you live wherever you may be. Thank you. We are right now technically in our new little dining room that we made, and we've got...
well, we replaced the big table that we had before.
We used to, once we had, you know, the parents alive and all that, and...
Moved in, and we had a bigger house.
Yeah, we had this big dining room table.
Big.
And it was completely taking up so much room and inappropriate for the two of us and two doggies. So we just got this kind of...
it's like a pub
like a pub table, so it's a little high. And we actually thought about, we may turn this into a little podcast studio. So
yeah, we've thrown around so many ideas.
So we got a cool background started back there with a lot of Vegas stuff and our stuff and everything. So
yeah, I should post that on Instagram.
What?
Grab that.
What?
A picture with the Rat Pack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, and then I can pimp out.
Dane's book?
Dane's book, yeah. That's cool.
Wow, side shot is not flattering at all. I am really not that big. Anyway, camera adds 40 pounds to you. So this is when we saw the Rat Pack is back actually at the Plaza. Back in what year was that?
I'm trying to... Was that the first Stratus reunion? I think it was.
So 2011? This was before we moved here. So we saw the Rat Pack is back at the Plaza.
Hi, no, you can't have any food. Yeah, and boy, that was a story of coming out of there. It was hot as you know what, and we went inside and we're like, oh, you know, it should be a little bit cooler now. It's evening. We went outside, and what was the temperature? Like 112 or something.
No.
It was, yeah.
At 11 o'clock at night, it wasn't that hot, but...
It was then.
We just figured, I had a long sleeve because we wanted to dress up, and I thought, well, that's okay. By the time we get out 10 or 11 o'clock, you know, I'm thinking of San Diego, and yeah, Vegas, and it was 11 o'clock at night, it was still over 100 degrees, just like it is tonight.
Hot. So hot.
I just checked the temperature. It's 105 degrees.
Yeah.
And, you know, so it is what it is. Coda Dog says, hey, guys, it's you do what's best for you. We will always be here for you. Thanks. That's awesome. Paula is here. Glenn is here. I think I missed Glenn. And Kim is here.
Yep.
Kim says it's a nice change.
I know. She said, well, at least she goes, that would be nice because then I'll be on. That's why I said, you want to just do it from home? Yep.
Yeah, so I called, I literally, I had frozen, I was all prepared.
He was all prepared.
I had frozen water bottles that I was going to put in my bag with me with, hi Ollie, with, in some grocery bags so that it wouldn't get all my bag all yucky. Had those ready so it'd be nice and cool when they finally, you know, cooled down from the heat. Had that all ready. I had an idea for the phone to keep that cool because no doubt it would have overheated. So had this all planned, and I locked the car and I was like, where is my gimbal? And I'm like, I don't have it. I knew it right then. I knew I didn't have it.
And my heart sank. I thought, oh no.
So then I said to Christine, I'm like, should I just take the phone? Maybe just go, but I'm like, it's gonna be too slippery
and hot. So you start sweating, and boom, it's on the ground.
Yeah, and plus I need to finish our video for tomorrow, which, by the way, it will be a brand new "Where's my coffee? Where's my room?" And if Doug is out there watching, he left us a lovely comment because we're starting the new happy hour thing too, and he's all, please keep continuing with the "Where's my coffee? Where's my room?" So, new
just have
one.
to find more hotels.
Yeah. Well, I've got a list, and I'm planning a bunch of stuff for next week. So, tune in tomorrow morning. Are we going to do a premiere on that? Are you going to get up for that? Or are we just going to have the video be released?
I don't know.
I think it'll just be released.
Yeah, I've got
Brenda Lou.
Hannah Anderson.
Brenda Lou says, "Oh, how adorable is that little fur baby?" Yep, that's Ollie. If you haven't seen our 12 Days of J&K, the Christmas time, you can go see that hot mess of a live show.
But
It was still funny though.
Yep. Oh, wait, who said they saw the Rat Pack is back? Who said that? Who said that? Who said that? Well, yeah, it is a good show. Somebody said that. I caught it and I don't know where it went. If you want to see a good show, they're not at the Plaza anymore though. They're at
Is it Tuscany now?
yeah, I think at Tuscany. But it is so good. When we saw it, and I think they still do it, you're in the old showroom. I don't know what that is now, if it's still the same. I have no idea. But you're in the old showroom and you can have dinner. You can, order it that way, your tickets and dinner and a show. And it was just so great. It was a really good show and a lot of fun because, God, we wish that we could have, experienced all that. Love all that.
I'm going to catch up on the chat here. Let's see. Glenn says it's currently 67 degrees in Southwest Michigan. Feel free to insult me. We're jealous.
Rub it in.
I know, right? Jay Bird, I always go outside after the sun goes down. Better after 8 p.m. so we don't get baked like a cake. I agree with you, my friend. Kelly Squirrel. Hi, Jeff and Christine. I'm glad you didn't go out in that. Ooh, Rat Pack story. Neil Macedo, what's up? Bill says it's hot here too. It's 67 degrees.
Bill, I love you to death, but wham.
Yeah.
You wait till you come in August. We'll see how it is. Why don't you bring that weather with you?
Silver Shrek says, glad to see you guys are at home staying cool. Thank you for that. This is, so in Vegas here, our air, and we like to keep it cold.
Yeah.
Because Christina, with some of her stuff she has going on, we need to keep it cold. So we were sitting here and I'm like, why is it so cold in here? And it was like, it's expensive to run the air conditioner.
Yeah, so we tend to keep it up,
and
with the fan on.
And I had it at 79 and it was cold in here.
Yeah, and then we turned it up to 81 and it was still cold in here.
Well, it was finally fine, but it's when you're here in Vegas, people don't understand. They're like, how could you keep your air conditioning at 80 degrees?
Because it's actually cool in here. When you come in from the outside, when you come in from hell, from that, seriously, it's like a burning inferno out there when you're outside, and then you come in and you come in the door. It's like, oh, it's 81 degrees in here. It's so comfortable. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean the best part is that when like I've been out all day doing stuff, and then I come home and it's just like, oh my gosh, it feels so much better.
Yeah.
Let's see, Hannah's here. What's up, Hannah? How you been? How you been, Hannah?
Nice to see you.
Mark says, good afternoon, all from Perth, Western Australia. 30 more days until I'm in Vegas. Mark,
yay!
Where are you staying? Let us know where you're staying, and hopefully we've done a video on it already.
Oh, Neil, because it's it's winter there.
Yeah.
I put the heater on and having some hot tea at the moment.
Oh, Lordy.
It's too cold. Yet you will send some over, just a little bit.
Yeah.
Then when like you were saying today, when it gets to like 104, somewhere in there 105, then it's like, oh, it's nice outside.
Yeah.
And,
what's up, PGH? So how you doing? How's Pittsburgh these days?
Oh, who asked? M&D. Has the fire been put out? Yes. Yes, the fire has been put out.
Yes, so the big news about 4 o'clock today, the top of the Fontainebleau caught on fire. Fire. I'll bet you there was, I don't know what the cause, I don't know if there was a cause yet that's been released.
They did say early, that I think that the fire department and the police department had a little, press release. They said that it was from supplies. Yeah, building supplies, so.
On top of the roof, it probably got scorched and just went up. I'm glad the whole thing didn't go up. My Lord.
Especially since our friend is going to be a chef there.
Yeah.
That was my first thought. I went, shh. Oh, sorry.
I don't know if he wants that out there.
I didn't say who.
Okay.
I just said our friend.
Okay.
I didn't say who. Did I say who? No,
Yeah.
I said our friend.
Kelly Squirrel says, hi, Jeff and Christine. I'm glad you didn't go out into that heat. Oh, I already said that. You said, ooh, Rat Pack story. Sorry for repeating myself.
Bill Coleman, Christina, I wish I could, because I know it's going to be hot, but at least it... Yeah. When it goes to hell, I would never tell you that.
Ron DeSombre says, TV for happy hours video. There you go.
Just cute. I just went back up. Not me, 68. I have a friend who keeps it at 80. I can't visit. But it's cold in here.
It really is,
It is.
actually. I mean, I'm glad that our AC works, and we've had a couple little things over the last couple of summers. Luckily, we got a neighbor that says, well,
so lucky.
he's like, the part's $130 on Amazon. I'll put it in for you when it comes in. I'm like,
We just pay for the part, and then he puts it in for us.
and in Vegas, we have 2 air conditioning units, one for upstairs, one for downstairs.
Yeah, a lot of the houses here, you have 2. Because 2 stories with this heat wouldn't be able to handle 1.
Tyre says, purgatory is cooler than hell. Hannah says, I agree. It's good to see you guys together. Yeah.
Yeah.
This one here doesn't get to come out with me too often.
No, I can't do the walk.
Yeah.
And, I'm in... Oh, wait, who gave us a super chat? Keith Swirl, $20. Thank you, Keith. That was
Key
very
swirl,
nice.
key swirl. Excellent party time. Woo! Thanks, Keith.
Thank you so much. How'd that go by us?
I don't know. I was trying to get back down. But thanks again, Keith.
Yes.
You're always such a big supporter. We really do appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Yes. Yeah, hi. Please don't scratch, Mommy. Okay?
Yeah, entire staff, it was the Fontainebleau. Dad Keisha says, Jeff, is the Tropicana the final spot for the ballpark? No.
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 Don't say that out loud.
Those blasphemous rumors.
Mm-hmm.
It's still up in the air. And now I don't know if you guys heard, I should probably do another video, but the San Francisco mayor went to the MLB All-Star game to meet with Rob, was it Manfred or whatever the MLB commissioner is, with their whole proposal, 17, whatever the pages were, document, all these copies, she posted it, and about why the A's should stay in Oakland. I hope to God
That they do. They want to stay there.
And-
Everybody wants them there. They don't want them to leave.
as I've said in our A's videos, we want an expansion team, and certainly, I mean, I think at this point, it's probably a foregone conclusion that the Tropicana is probably going to be demolished.
Yeah.
Because Bally's wants to create something else.
That's going to be sad.
So, that'll be interesting. But time will tell. So, Dadcation, it's still not a foregone conclusion, even though there's a lot of people that think that, but Robbie's got hobbies. I have window units, and one has been on 24/7 until today. When I went to check the mail, I could see the condensation starting to rot the facade. Ugh.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, I got to put the old man glasses on. Alt 33K, how's Vegas nowadays? It's warm.
It's hot.
But you know what? We suffer for the 3 months here in Vegas
It's
because
true.
the spring, fall, and we
Winter.
actually get a winter here.
Yeah, we do. And it's become more than from when we moved here.
Yeah.
Because the very first night when we drove here to the house, I'm not familiar with a lot of snow stuff because we live in San Diego, California, no snow. And I thought, what is that? What is that outside? Is that bugs? What is that? No, because that night was snow flurries. But then we didn't really see a lot of winter until the last few years. But it's cold. It's definitely cold. We didn't get that cold in California. So we get real winter.
I want to shout out Gladys for being a member for 11 months.
Woohoo!
64 in Hayward, she says, I thrive in 60 year around Vegas hotels. I love my cold, right? You can always bundle up and get warmer.
Yeah, we always tell
it's
people.
very hot.
Yeah,
very hard to get cooler.
Yeah, we always tell people when you come here, bring your cool clothes, but then always bring a little jacket or a little, something nice for if you go to a show or something, because the air's cranked so much that you freeze. But yeah, you know, it is cold in the casinos, definitely.
What's up, Dad? Aloha. Let's see.
Where are we? Oh, is Deb here?
Yeah. I'm trying to catch up on the chat from back here.
Where are you?
Silver Shrek Kino says, been hot here lately, nothing like Vegas. I went last August and it was like walking into an oven when I walked outside the airport to get a taxi to my hotel. Yeah, and it doesn't take long to forget about that. I went to the grocery store before coming back home. It was nice and cool in there, and then I came back outside. I was like, and I've been...
It's just so gross.
And I'm used to it, so...
I just take the dogs outside and go out for a minute and...
Yeah,
it's horrible.
Jaybird says, I remember when I saw Monte Carlo on fire back in 2008. Yeah, right? Let's see.
So you're way back up here, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to just make sure I didn't skip anybody. Al from Chicago, see?
Where's Al from Chicago?
How you doing, Al? Nissy
from
Angel, what's up, Nissy? Damon, what's up, Damon?
Down here now.
Armandra says, I agree with you, Christina. You go outside and it's freaking hot. You just stop and ask yourself, what am I doing? I'm out of breath.
Yeah,
right?
I noticed that today when we got home,
Mm-hmm.
and I just felt gross. And I'm like, I can't breathe. It's just, ugh. But, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
And there's Al. There we go.
You can call him Al, by the way.
Yeah, can I call you Al?
Let's see. Who else?
Glenn, 145 days until my 4-day stay at Horseshoe. Yay.
I don't know if let's see. Who is it I asked where they were staying? Oh, yeah, it was Mandy and Brooke. I don't know if they're on here. They were saying that they were the ones that got us the coffee, and they're going to EDC next year.
That's right.
So I asked where. Kim says expansion, yes, but more of Oakland's leftovers, no. Totally agree, Kim.
And people, this is what kind of annoys me though, just in general, because you know you make the video of the A's and why we don't think it's a good idea. We don't think it's a good idea. It's not that we hate baseball, because we get these comments. Well, you guys might hate sports, but no, we don't. I mean, we don't. We love baseball. We love the hockey. He's more into football. I'm not a football girl. But we do love
football,
sports.
baseball.
Yeah, we do love sports.
Now, of course, hockey.
Mm-hmm. But people think that we're just bagging because we don't want more sports here. No, and like Jeff did that first video about the space that they want to put the stadium in. It's so tiny. Yeah, whatever. But it's more of there's not that much room there, and traffic.
The traffic
is ridiculous.
Not to mention the 4 years of construction.
Yeah.
Right in that busy intersection.
If they get it done in 4 years.
And then when it subsequently opens. So.
There's always construction on the roads here. It's not like, oh, everything is easy and clear and it'll be just a little hiccup. No, there is construction that goes on every day, 24 hours, and then add that to it. No, it's just go over the freeway and go where what was it? The water park.
Wild West was it?
Yeah,
that wasn't a water park though.
Oh, was it?
No.
Oh wait, hold on.
But yeah, Jaybird says I would love to see an expansion team like how we got the Knights. Exactly, my friend.
And we didn't have to pay for the Knights. That's our biggest thing. That's the biggest thing, is that as locals here, we don't want to pay for all of that. The Knights came here.
Bill Foley of the Golden Knights owner.
He doesn't want to.
He threw such shade at that whole situation.
Yeah, he did.
And he even said, we didn't even know this, but he said in that press briefing, like after, I think it was the next day, with the Golden Knights after the Stanley Cup, he said, he's like, I don't want fans in T-Mobile of other teams. Mm-hmm. So he said, I tell them that they purposely have to leave like 3 seats around and no more than like 3 or 4 of the other team's fans in a section.
You don't want them in there.
No.
Nope. That's all I want in there. And we're watching going, wow. That's, but it's just, it's the thing that John Fisher wants us to pay for the team that he wants in Las Vegas. He wants it. you go pay for it. That's our biggest thing. Yeah, the nights are great. And everybody goes, oh, you got the nights, this, that. Yes, but we didn't have to pay for anything. And there's a lot of people that think that we don't have to pay for the ballpark. Well, if this happens, yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do. And we don't want to do that either.
Let's see. Let me go down here. Paula said, Glenn asked for a view of the waterfall view at Horseshoe. Oh, so for Bellagio across the street.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Alex? How hot is it? 105 right now at 9:45 local time.
Shut up, Alex. Are you still doing your OnlyFans?
Ron DeSombre, winter till February, March, question mark? Till March and April are, obviously springtime. But
they kind of mesh into each other.
But February's are always our best chance for snow.
Mm-hmm.
And then you combine that with the cold temperatures and the wind going up. It could get pretty darn cold here. People do not realize that in the winter. So, yeah. Let's see. Tire Staff says most AC can bring inside. Temporary down is 20 degrees. Yeah. Bill says just go around in your birthday suit and stay cool, right?
Seriously.
Kelly Squirrel says more bloopers content. I very much enjoyed. Sassy Christina, I like the IG real estate pick. Cool seeing other areas. Nice, awesome. Yes, more of that coming. More of that content coming. Let's see. Oh, my thing just refreshed. Hold on. Let's see. Sorry guys, I'm going back up. I don't want to miss anybody's comments here. Yeah, and this is weird. So I can see people doing hearts on here, like TikTok. Yeah, but you can't on the phone. But on here, I see hearts going up.
Oh,
so if you guys
I don't see it.
I don't know what it does to the algorithm or whatever, but obviously do the thumbs up if you're just coming in. But these little see
I know,
look?
I'm tapping it. I know. I wanted to see.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I still don't know what those hearts do.
So on the computer you can see the hearts, but I don't know if we don't know if it really does anything to help the channel or whatever.
I have no idea. Well, everybody's doing that, so thank you. That's not me.
And Kelly, you said the bloopers content. There will be more bloopers tomorrow. So again, if you're just coming in, we're doing another Where's My Coffee, Where's My Room coming up tomorrow morning of a particular property.
Let me see.
Alex says, Jeff's still doing his OnlyFans. Yes, I am. Yes, absolutely.
Jaybird, go ahead.
Yeah.
Jaybird wanted to know when we moved here because he just remembers snow in 2008. So we moved here in 2012, the end of 2012.
There was snow last year, buddy.
There was snow
I even have a TikTok video on the strip where we had some snow flurries.
You were sending me pictures in 2019, January 2019.
Yeah, January 2019, that was the big snow.
That was the big snow because everybody was going to the park, Mesa Park up there. Mm-hmm. There's that big park because there was 8 inches of snow.
Yeah.
What's beeping? There was 8 inches of snow.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody went out there. The kids went out there to play. So, yeah, it snowed. That was the second time it snowed when we were here. And then subsequently, after 2019, it's been colder and it's snowed a little bit, then a little bit more. Because I remember Splash and Shadow went out in it once, and they're like, "Oh no, we're coming back in the house."
Pat 75 says, "I think it hit 115 when I was in town a few weeks ago." No doubt. Tammy says, "I'm coming to Vegas over Labor Day. I hope it's cooler by then. Unfortunately, it's not going to be."
Especially on Labor Day.
Yeah, it'll start getting cool about the middle of October. Mm-hmm. We'll literally go from like mid 90s to 60s in a matter of a week. But unfortunately, Labor Day probably, thankfully, will not be as hot as it is now. It'll probably be like around maybe low 100s.
It's still hot though. And then you add everybody that comes here.
Yeah, exactly.
A lot of people, yeah.
Let's see.
Are you serious?
M&D says, at least no humidity there. It could be worse.
I did not know that.
Sorry. Deb says, sorry if this was asked already, but what happens with carriers like USPS, FedEx, UPS drivers? Do they work shorter shifts? I don't know. They're still making all the deliveries.
Yeah, they're all coming. I mean,
but there's going to maybe be a UPS strike. So
yeah, I'm not happy about that though with Amazon. See how that works.
Brandon says, I'll be there in 2 weeks for my 40th birthday. I'm excited but scared for that heat. Brandon, well, first off, happy 40th birthday.
Happy 40th birthday.
And yeah, just stay at the inside of the casinos. If you go to the pool, make sure you wear some kind of flip-flops or something, because the ground will be very hot.
Don't wear flip-flops. They will melt. They will melt on the pavement.
Okay.
So yeah, don't wear,
Well, what is somebody supposed to wear then? Shoes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tennis shoes. What would you wear if you were coming here?
Well, I'm the wrong person to ask that.
I know, but you
I
wear
usually,
tennis shoes.
in summer, I usually wear a winter coat and full parka.
Oh my God! Do you ever ask him a question and get a straight answer? But no, if you watch other things that say about coming here, what to wear with shoes and walking, wear your tennis shoes. Wear your tennis shoes, because even if they don't melt, you're gonna feel that pavement, that heat, and right now there's been quite a few people that have gone to the emergency room. Yeah. From burning their hands on doorknobs, the asphalt, everything is so hot. So just do yourself a favor. And
the other day, our car was out in the heat. I didn't have an option. It was sitting out in the heat when it was 116 that day, because I didn't get to 117.
Yeah.
116 all day from like 7 in the morning till about 4 in the afternoon. I could barely, and we've got ceramic tint on our windows, even the front window. I could barely touch the top of the steering wheel. Mm-hmm. It was that hot. Mm-hmm. And also I saved a doggy because
I know. Well, no.
This medical appointment that I went to, I was finishing up. I got in the car, and I think I might have told the story, but I don't know.
No, I don't think you have.
So the car next to me, out of the corner of my eye, I'm like, oh, somebody's in that car. And I thought, okay, whatever. So then I look over, and this little teeny Pomeranian was in the car. All the windows rolled up. It was at least 107 out.
I ought to beat the crap out of that woman.
And so we have a Nevada law here that says you can break a window if somebody leaves an animal in the car. Mm-hmm. And so I went back into my doctor's office and I said, hey, do you know whose car that is? And they checked, they're like, nobody in here. And so we went next door, and this woman came out, and she's like she was
totally bothered.
Yeah, she's like, okay, all right, fine. Yeah. I'm like, you have no idea how hot it can get in the car in Vegas, let alone for a dog. And I said, plus it's illegal. And she's like, okay. And she just keeps saying, okay, over me.
I would not have let her leave. I would have called the police.
Today I was back there, and the woman that was, that we were trying to find out whose car it was, she said, oh, by the way, she found out the employee over there at the next business, she yelled at them.
Good. Oh.
For leaving the dog in the car.
Good. She should have just taken the dog. I would have brought the dog.
So she actually got the dog out and brought him into the whatever office it was. It was little, so it's not like some.
It doesn't even matter what size.
But I mean, it was easy for her to just bring her in. So
yeah, I would have. It would not have been nice if I would have been there, because it's a felony, and they will take the dog away. Mm-hmm. And I would have taken the dog for her and just been like, too bad. You don't care. I do. Bye. Yeah. And called the cops, because they will be arrested for that.
Silver Shrek, I'm catching back up. Let's see. Sorry. Silver Shrek, bad location. I'm in the ballpark and not a well-managed team. Different location, new team from the ground up like the Knights is a way better idea.
Yeah.
Fully agree, Silver Shrek.
It's not, and it's not the A's themselves. They don't want to come here. They want to stay at home. It's just the way John Fisher manages everything and how he does everything. And our city doesn't need any part of that.
Ron says, sphere is complete. We hear causing trouble. It's just traffic in general.
Well, it's stopping traffic, and then it's so bright that people around are complaining about it coming in their rooms, and so that should be interesting.
I'm starting to compile a whole bunch of footage. I have some amazing footage in 4K of the Sphere. Of course, we did the July 4th stream, but unfortunately, live stream kept cutting out. So I'm compiling all that. I'll be releasing a video at some point, but glorious 4K, just perfect. So look forward to that. Cindy B, hello to you. Armand just says, you guys should do more local vlogs from home about Vegas and things happening here. I like this a lot. Thanks, Armand. I really am. I've been saying this for a while, but since I do real estate, I'm going to be doing a lot of like moving Mondays. A lot of people ask me about different areas of Vegas, and it's true. When we first moved here, like everybody's like, oh, it's just the Strip. Wow, people actually live here. I don't think it's as much now because so many people from, say, neighboring states
everybody's moving here.
But again, it's like, if you come to move out here, you're like, okay, Spring Valley area, where is that? Is there a Wells Fargo? Is there a Bank of America?
Is there a Target?
Is there a Target? So I'm going to be doing those videos on Monday. If people want to watch them, great. If they don't, that's fine too. It's more of just kind of added content and for people just to get to know the different areas. Let's see.
I've missed so many comments. And
Mirth, what's up?
Oh, Lance wanted to know what year that was that he met you when you guys went for lunch.
Ooh, good question. I'd have to look on the phone, and that's what's doing it right there.
There's a bunch of questions here from people, and I feel bad because
okay, let's answer them. Let's see.
Okay, go back to. We have to go back kind of to not to the top, but back where we were. Yeah, Pat. Winter in Vegas.
What's up, Whitney? The kid says, "How dare she leave the dog in the car?" Right. Let's see. Danny P, what's up? Lance said, my oldest son moved to Vegas in 2020 in the summer. He says he goes to bed when it's 105. When he wakes up, it's 100. Yeah, pretty much. John Nuanez, what's up?
Where are you?
I couldn't tell you.
I'm trying to see where you're at.
Ray Nui, what's up? PGA, someone I went to high school with is a delivery driver in Phoenix. Lord have mercy. They even had the other day, it was already like, I think they set a record of 118 or 119, and they had a propane blow up.
Who?
Phoenix.
Oh, yeah.
So they had this big propane tank, and it blew up in the morning. And so those poor firefighters, I mean, they get a lot of credit, but they don't get enough for what they have to deal with in summer, especially those Phoenix firefighters. Tire Staff says she's right. Shoes are melting on the pavement. Yep. Mira says 188 days for me. You're not counting down, are you? El Manzano, what's up? We are in Reno. It's 102. Whoa. Enjoy yourself. When are you going to get here, Al, in Darlinda?
Yeah.
I think you need to move here.
Yeah, you do. Somebody asked what brought us here from San Diego. He had a job offer.
Renee says, we're coming 11 weeks. Last week, the weather was perfect during our October visit. Hoping for more of the same. You should get that, yes. October is our best month, especially the latter part. Let's see.
There's Deb.
Let's see. SoCal Opie was hailing a few days ago in Henderson, and it was 109. Yes.
I saw that on the news. They showed that. Wow, didn't do that here.
Al from Chicago says, so if we have Las Vegas real estate questions, what is your professional email? It's in every description. Al, it's jkstayinvegas@gmail.com.
Yeah, not JNK, just JK.
Yeah, jksell, not cells, jkstayinvegas@gmail.com. And just hit me up there. Meredith says, Jeff, your hair looks on point. Well, I don't know. I was running around and,
Yeah, we were out. Well, we were out today. And,
Amy says, I sent some hearts. Thanks, Amy.
We
don't know what it does, but thank you. Cindy B says, my AC's not working. Uh-oh.
Where are you? And that's the other thing I say too, with this ridiculous heat now all over the country. I said that's another good thing in living in Vegas. They know how to handle the heat, like as far as keeping the air conditionings going and everything going. So I don't think it's ever Oh, I'm not going to say anything. I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to jinx it. But yeah, you know, that's one good thing. And then you got the casinos and everything else that has all the air, movie theaters and air conditioning. So yeah, come here to cool off. Come here to cool off in our 118 degree weather.
Let's see.
Oh, there you are. Okay, now I see where you're at. Angie Stevens.
Lance says, checking on tickets for the Raiders and Jets. Aaron Rodgers, my oldest son, lives there, and he says that the Raiders are the highest ticket prices in NFL. 100%. Absolutely. Ron says, oh boy, I'll be there in February. It's like our coldest month, my friend. Definitely bring a warm jacket for February. It's very hard for people to get that even in wintertime, they think, oh, well, it's Vegas, it's desert, it's still going to be warm. We're high desert, actually.
And it gets cold.
Harry Reid Airport is already 1,500. My God, it just went out of my head. The altitude is 1,500 feet. And then Summerlin Red Rock is about close to 3,000, it's like 2,800. So, yeah, definitely bring a jacket. Angie Stevens, what's up? Much love from Washington. I love it.
Pat
Boogeyman Pirate 101, what's up?
Pat 75. Oh my God!
Ermagerd.
Ermagerd's here!
Ermagerd.
I haven't said that in a long time.
Tires Dad says, remember Whitecaps on Bellagio Fountain, right? Yeah, when I did that live stream. Let's see.
Did you say hello to Julio?
I did not. Hello, Julio.
Her. Entire staff. Nope, okay, you got that.
Yeah.
At 75, what does snow look like?
Right.
White. Yeah. Well, he's in Canada. Aren't you in Canada?
Bill says they should have gotten locked up for doing that to the poor dog. Yeah. Well, luckily, I think it was only like a couple of minutes, and I could just kind of tell. And so but you know, at the end of the day, it was probably a good 10 minutes of being in that car before we found the owner and did all that. So, yeah.
I would have just went off, you know me.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Silver Shark says, last summer I stayed cool in Vegas by seeing a movie. Saw Top Gun Maverick at the Orleans. Was a nice theater. Yeah, good. Angelo, my tone is Arizona. Is at 46. Is that Flagstaff, Angelo? Kim says, cold here is different than cold in Chicago, so I love winter in Vegas. There you go. Kim's our local. John says, I almost fainted this past Wednesday walking from the Sphere to Wynn to Fashion Show Mall.
Oh,
that's
my
not
God.
far, but whoa. Yeah.
That's a lot of walking.
Yeah.
That's too much walking. Oh, my gosh.
UT Farley with a $10 super chat. Thank you for concern for pets and pet safety.
Oh, of course. Are you serious? Oh.
Thank you for the super chat.
Thank you for the super chat. And yes, we are huge animal people. In fact, when anything comes on the TV, if it's a news story and they're talking about something bad about dogs and cats, literally, I go, and he goes and grabs the remote. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it because I know it's bad and I'm aware of it. Thank you, but I don't want to see or hear anything.
Because you couldn't do anything about it anyway.
Yeah, I can't do anything about it while I'm sitting here listening to it. And that and the animal, what is it, ASCPA? Mm-hmm. Oh my God, that commercial. Bye. Mm-hmm. Can't, you know, ugh.
Julio says, I was working there in the winter of 07 and a freeze spell hit there. Yeah. Yep. Because the next year in 2008, it really got snow. Glenn says, Christmas Eve, 1983 was negative 26 degrees. I had a 9-hour cart shift at Jewel. Exactly, Bill. Even 10 minutes is too long. Absolutely.
2 minutes.
Yeah. 1
minute. In that heat? Mm-hmm. That woman would have been arrested if I was there. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I would have made her go inside and stay in there until the cops came.
Elaine Clifford says, hi everyone, been listening. Hello Elaine, how you doing? Making sure I don't miss some people. Joy, no power outages like Southern California. No, actually.
No, because they're prepared for it here.
Yeah.
Unless something really dramatic were to happen, unexpected or...
We've never had, like, California would have those brownouts or rolling blackouts.
Mm-hmm.
When we lived there, but they flirted with it. I think 1 year.
Brownout.
Yeah, they flirted with that, but we've just had maybe the power go out once in a blue moon because, you know, somebody hit a former or something in the street. But other than that, we've never had a blackout because of all the electricity. And so...
No, we're very fortunate.
We do pretty well.
Now see, we jinxed it.
I know, right? Greg M says, coming in mid-October, seeing Lionel Richie at the Wynn. Nice. Staying at the Mirage 2 nights. So expensive that week in October, but it should be worth it. All awesome, Greg. Well, we hope you have a really good time, and hopefully you check out our Wynn and Mirage videos because we have full tours on that. And
Kim, bring Henry in his little stroller. That would be cool.
And Tire Stuff says, San Diego weather is so boring, always perfect, right? Oh, man. Let's see. Bill says, Kim, I keep dog treats at the store for the dogs that come in. I can't have a dog here, but I give lots of loving to the dogs at the store. Aww.
Bill loves dogs. He loves animals, period, but he loves dogs.
And I will tell you, if you've seen some of our live streams that I've done from the Strip, people just don't get it about dogs walking. And you know, even when it's like 90 degrees out there, little toe beans get too hot.
It's too hot, people.
Let alone when it's 105 and all that fur. Anywho,
I don't understand people.
They don't get it.
Well, you know, the thing is that, you know, I would say, well, you know, don't you have somebody to watch them? And if you don't, then don't come.
Yeah.
That's unfortunately we're kind of guided by our kids. Like we don't leave them for really long periods of time, or you know, sometimes we have a puppy sitter though, who's awesome.
Yeah.
That will watch them. You know, but you know, they're our kids, so that's how we live our life, is you know, around their schedule as well.
Julio says I was stationed in Nellis in the late 70s. Nice. Miranda says, I saw the Sphere a couple months ago and they were doing a test. I was driving to work at 4 a.m. It was showing a sunset. It was really interesting to see that on the way to work. Yeah, and I saw somebody that caught it from, I think they were flying in July 4th, and they were flying into Harry Reid, and it was a pretty cool video. I wish I could have gotten that. Angelo says, Phoenix heat is worse than Vegas. It gets to like 118, 119.
I think it got to 118 one day, didn't it? No? Okay.
Our record is still 117.
Yeah.
Even though Henderson has probably been hotter, but Henderson is its own city.
Yeah, they get hotter than we are here.
Boulder City, Laughlin, they'll go in the 120s easily.
Yeah.
And what's funny is nobody talks about, I was saying this to Sam, nobody talks about Palm Springs. Palm Springs on any regular summer day is in the 120s.
Easily.
We went there. We were visiting a friend a few years ago. Yeah. It was 124. And we're like, I just kind of wanted to experience that anyway.
Yeah, but then we went outside and went, no, thank you.
Yeah. If you thought 117 or 115 was bad
I don't know how you live in that. Like,
yeah,
every day, functioning every day. Oh.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see. Joy says, I was going to ask you about relocation info and where to live. Thank you. You're welcome. And if you're thinking, you know, anytime soon, just again, my real estate email is in the description. It's jkstayinvegas@gmail.com.
Yeah, it's in the description.
Entire staff says that the AAA team is enough for now, right? The Las Vegas Aviators, great stadium, has won minor league best ballpark for a few years. I think last year it fell to like number 2 or something, but it's a fun time there. And then of course they've got all the Enchanted, which we did last Christmas, where they do all the lights.
Oh yeah.
On the Aviators field. It's really, really fun. Let me see. It'll
be better this year.
Martin D, what's up? Sorry, I'm trying to catch up on the chat, Martin. Let's see. Silver Chick says, I like Reno, but wish more of the clubs and smaller casinos were open downtown. Seems like a ghost town completed to the 80s downtown Reno. Yeah.
I was just thinking of your streams.
My buddy and I went on a road trip. I haven't seen him. He's an old high school friend. And we took a random road trip to Reno in August of 21 when they were having all those fires in Lake Tahoe. So there's a lot of smoke up there. I was doing, if you go on our channel, you can find it, but wow, did I feel really awkward live streaming in Reno. That's a little bit of everybody thinks Fremont Street is a little rough around the edges. Reno, people are like,
they were looking at you like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Why are you walking around with the camera? What
Yeah.
are you doing?
Yeah, so I'm glad he was there, even though I don't know if he could have done much, but at least he could have called for help.
They'd be like, Jeff,
Yeah.
what do I do? What do I do?
Yeah, so I'm not a big fan of Reno, to be honest. Robbie D says, wondering what the temperature would be to stop you from your walk. That video of the Carousel Bar in Fremont is my all-time favorite. It's going to be 100 this coming weekend. Minnesota and North Dakota, holy moly. And that's going to be a lot of humidity, too.
Robbie D, I think, left. See you next week. So if we missed you, bye. See you next week. Thank you for coming in.
Yeah. Look at Kim. Jeff is amazing at his job. I cannot say enough about him selling my place and finding my new place. Kim, thank you. Thank you for that. Really appreciate it.
Kim wrote earlier, I didn't know. So her new job, she didn't tell me. Her new job is owned by Bill Foley.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, don't say the name in case she doesn't want it out there.
She said it in chat.
Oh, okay.
She didn't tell me that before.
Okay.
I was like, no, you did not tell me.
Desiree says, hey, Jeff and Christina, you guys look great tonight.
Aww.
And did you all hear anything about the Tropicana or the Rio? No, nothing yet. Well, the Rio, yes.
Rio's getting a
Rio's getting an
makeover.
$835 million makeover, and they extended Penn and Teller till 26 or 28.
Something like that, yeah.
And so...
especially since they extended their show, then
Yeah.
So
they promised to really, really bring it into the future, so to speak, because
it needs some love.
it needs a lot of love.
It needs a lot, yeah.
Yeah. Dave says you need coffee beans. I agree. Greg, 68 in Denver. Lucky you. Irving Johnson, what's up? Let's see. When it's 118, sell, right? My dog at the Bone Ho has an air-conditioned kennel in Washington State, 10 by 10, 20, spoiled. Nice. Love the dog, people. Let's
Cindy
see.
B, is Vegas humid? Yes, it can be. So in July,
We are waiting for our monsoons, so we can get some rain.
So July and August especially, we get monsoons, and you know when they're coming because it gets very humid, very blah, and then when that monsoon hits, it's glorious. So it's,
the temperature drops like...
It literally drops. You can stand there. It pours down rain, and the temperature can go... Well, this is what happened to me the first time that the monsoon came. You were at work, and I stood outside, and I could not believe that it was so hot outside. It was, 100 and something. And the temperature just kept going down and down and down. And then it became really cold. And then it all clears up, and then it gets hot again.
Cold for her.
No, it gets colder.
Well, I know it gets in like the 70s for a few minutes.
Nope, it goes down to the 60s. He hasn't experienced that yet, that's why.
What am I going to do with this one? Beach All Day Guy, awesome to see you both. Cool, figuratively and literally. What's up, Beach All Day Guy? I'm so glad you stopped me when I was doing that stream. It's been about a month now,
Where
right?
is he? I didn't see him.
Julio says, have you listened to the podcast Parched about water issues of the Southwest? I have not. I'll look that up. I've done a lot of research on the whole water issue because that's the first question people ask me about buying out here in Vegas is the water issue. Fortunately, with all the California rains and this whole area, Lake Mead has actually gone up at least 3 feet now. But we only use about 2% of Lake Mead's water. California uses the most, then Arizona, because of the water deals from way back in the day that they worked out.
Yeah.
Now, granted, the water for California goes for a lot of the agricultural fields, but now we're just watching something on one of the national news programs, and that lake in the Central Valley is now what used to be all agriculture and a road going through it is now a complete lake. And they say it'll take like 2 years for it to recede. So maybe they won't need as much rain from us. I mean, as much water. Yeah.
Yeah, we do. We've had to be careful and kind of cut back just, a little bit, here in all the neighborhoods and everything, which I think is a good idea anyway, because I really don't like water being wasted with sprinklers and all that. They did make a law that you cannot have real grass in your front yard. So that's been all replaced either by
no, it's not a law, but people,
they'll fine you.
No.
Also, that's for the water.
If you go, you'll get excessive water charges.
Yeah.
But people are given. Well, here's the interesting part. I don't mean to get a little deep in the weeds here, but on real estate.
People ask.
But let's say you take out your a patch of your front yard, and Nevada gives you X amount of dollars to take out that grass and put in, as they say, desert-friendly landscaping.
Stone, rocks.
So what happens then is that you go to sell your home, and that becomes part of, in a sense, the city and the state. So that can be an issue. So that, my God, seriously?
Yes, we forget things. We're old.
It's
brain fart.
Oh my God. It's like the thing I talk about all the time. See, this is what happens when you're on camera.
Yeah, you can't think, especially when he's walking around trying to avoid people. It's hard to remember things, but now you're at your table.
Yeah.
So that doesn't work.
Talk amongst yourselves. The political revolution was neither political nor a revolution. Discuss.
Hi.
I gotta think of the lot.
Hi. I can't pick you up.
Easement. Oh my God. So if you replace your grass with desert, it becomes an easement. So then they actually control that piece of land. So then this is what happens. So if you do like your backyard, you're an owner, you get credited for taking out all that grass. You put in, say, AstroTurf, and then the new owner comes along. It's obviously disclosed when you go through title and everything that there's an easement on the property.
That becomes
and then
fun.
If you're a good realtor, you say, well, here's the thing. Do you want to put in a pool, do you think, someday? And they say, maybe. You won't be able to, because now that's an easement that you've replaced. Now you can't put a pool in. That new owner is going to be pretty ticked off. So that's how it kind of works. So, but pools right now,
I was just going to say that.
You can only have them 600 square feet. So all these people, and that's still a pretty big pool. That's 30 by 20. So that's still a pretty big pool, but there are limitations on that.
Yeah, to the size now. Yeah. And they've become so expensive.
Pools to build out here are minimum $90,000.
Minimum.
Crazy. Let me catch back up on chat. Sorry, guys.
We were always asked if we want a pool when we were, buying the house, and we're like, nope, just give me a yard for our dogs. I don't want to be responsible for a pool anyway, and all the cleaning and oh gosh, no, thank you. As long as our dogs have space to hang out and have a real backyard, then that's all I care about.
Lance says, Jeff, I need help. I have decided to move to Vegas in September.
Who?
Lance did.
Really?
Should I rent or should I buy?
Buy.
Well, there's a reasoning behind that.
I'm joking, but yes.
So I get this question all the time. Of course, not to sound cliche, but it is true. You're paying a landlord for the property,
and you're getting no equity.
Yeah, and plus people go like, well, the interest rates are still higher. They are in the high 5s, low 6s right now. They will be coming down a little bit, but a lot of the new home construction, they have their own lenders, so they can usually get you in the 4% range, and that is incredibly good interest rate. Not all of them, but let's talk, and every situation's different, and so I'm not gonna just off the surface just say you should rent or you should buy. Let's talk.
Well, rent is expensive here. Has become very expensive.
I was just
That's
gonna
the
say
other thing.
I was gonna say one last thing. So we had the height of the market 2020, 2021. all around the United States. And so now there's been a little bit of correction. Home value average prices have come back down. They are now at the whatever you want to call the bottom or whatever, and that's still around 440, 450,000 for average sale price. So from here, soon as the Fed does not, I've said this before, I'm sorry to get knee deep in the weeds, but the Fed does not necessarily control interest rates. It's relative to that, but it's based on Treasury. So when you hear on the news, oh, the Fed has raised it 0.25%, it's not necessarily directly related to home interest rates lending, but there is correlation to that. Anywho,
Yeah.
so
well,
now
our last thing I'll say is I really don't like when I listen to the news because they spin it differently.
yeah, so
they spin it much
so
differently.
now they say there might be one small more raise in the interest rate, which I don't understand why, because inflation is really low. And so that being said, the next time they either won't change it or will start going down. The second it goes down, it's already happening where we have multiple offers again on homes. So a long-winded answer to your question, Lance, is that if you're thinking of that, then right now is the quote-unquote bottom of the market here in Vegas. It's going to go back up, and you're going to have a huge amount of competition. So,
and you don't want the competition when the house is already expensive.
yeah, so then if you say, well, you know what, I'm going to rent for a year so I can kind of, get familiar with everything.
Which makes sense.
In a year, that same home is probably going to be $30,000 or $40,000 more. So that same money that you're putting to somebody else's mortgage could be going to your own mortgage and your own equity.
What you can put away. So anyway, enough with that because I'm sure people are bored.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I mean, some people are, and other people really want to know how it all works.
Yeah.
Because the news, don't take them for face value. That's all I'm saying, because they like to make it sound terrible. And why that is, I have no idea. Why would you make it sound, this is Vegas, why would you make it sound bad? If you want people to move here, why are you saying these things?
Yeah. Al from Chicago, since we're all friends here, does anyone have an opinion on a restaurant with the best Vietnamese pho on the Strip? I've never had it, would like to try. Message Bill and Lisa.
Do you watch Bill and Lisa? Oh, they'll tell you everything.
Or Jaycation.
Or Dan.
Or Dan versus World. He's got a lot of videos on that.
Norma may even know.
Silver Shrek says, I was there in October one trip, found it very humid then. It was light rain. Yeah, I mean, of course, when we get a little bit of rain.
I remember sitting there one time when we were here. I don't remember why we were sitting outside. And we're like, yeah, it's really hot. This is before we moved here. And we're like, at least it's a dry heat. Little did we know. Vegas is a dry heat.
Keith says, I'm 2.5 hours from Reno. Haven't been there in a few years. Last time I was there, I was at a bar in a casino. This girl sits next to me and asking me all sorts of questions, why I was here and so on. Oh, Lordy. Brenda Lou says, oh, that's so much fun for me when subscribers stop you on the Strip or hunt you down. Yeah, we appreciate it. Then again, Keith says, then get approached by a guy asking if I was a cop. Oh, Lordy. That sounds like a huge story.
Yeah.
Alex. Entire staff says, no mercy for late comedian Sam Kinison.
I miss him.
Angela says, I shower every other day, like 20 minutes each. Dave says, H10, I remember going to see Prince at the Rio when he had a residency there. Caesars killed that place. Totally agree, Dave. Dennis says, Lake Mead is still filling up, rising about 3 feet since the beginning of July. Yep, and on track to increase another 6 feet over the next 2 months. Lance says, $20,000 down. Let's talk, my friend.
He wants to live near Henderson, I believe, or in Henderson.
Yeah, I don't think LV Deegan is still on, but we just found him a townhome in Henderson, and he loves it. And he moved out here from the East Coast, and he just got out here like 2 weeks ago. He moved everything out here, and he's super happy. So, Lance, let's talk about it. I think he might even have my phone number still. Angela says, I have 3 easements on my property. Yeah. Cindy says, do you have tarantulas there? I believe we do, but I've never seen one. But they're not that common.
What?
Tarantulas?
No.
We have scorpions.
Well, it can depend though. We don't have a lot of like the bushes.
Bye, Neil.
Oh, bye, Neil. Like, you know, the bushes that a lot of people have in their yard and all that. That's where they tend to go in.
Mm-hmm.
And so, you know, we have a simple yard, big trees. That's what we have in our yard that are messy, and I don't like them. They were never like that though before. It's the change of the weather. Now they're kind of a pain in the butt, but they're very shady, and I like them. Anyway, they can live in that greenery, but I don't know. I don't see a lot of people have been complaining about tarantulas. Tarantulas? Oh no, is it tarantulas that are more in Arizona? I know the cockroaches are gross over in Arizona. Oh, scorpions. That's it. In Arizona.
Said that.
Oh, you did?
You're like, not so much that. I'm like, okay. Angela says, but when you own your own home, you have to pay for all the maintenance. Yes, but if you want to put a hole in the wall, a picture up, that's all, you can do that. You don't have to say anything. Just buy and live in a pool. Those are only $90,000. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Cindy B says $100 pink box donuts.
Oh, they're so good though.
Let's see. Kim says, I was in Henderson, really like the area now, even better. I'm by South Point. Let's see. My son, Lance says, my son lives on Observer Street around the 9500 block. Okay. Let's see.
Yeah, I like your place, Kim. Well, you made it look really nice.
Yeah. So yeah, I think we've caught up on everything. Julie is here. Let's see. I think I got everybody. So anyway, folks, it's the live stream, the vlog from home. Again, thank you everybody for joining us for this little live stream.
Yeah, it's better than going to Fremont Street.
Yeah, and again, I forgot my my gimbal. It happens. It rarely happens.
It's been a
I
day.
drove all the way to Fremont Street for you guys. Had prepared everything.
Oh yeah, he did everything.
Ice bottle of waters, all that stuff, and I had no choice but to come home. And so we said, hey, why don't we do a live stream from home? So here we are. Anyway, we are gonna have a brand new video, a brand new Where's My Coffee, Where's My Room. Both of us are in it this time. So hotel we haven't explored yet, so join us tomorrow morning. I don't know if we're going to premiere it or not, but definitely watch it. Check it out on the channel. Really watch it. Watch the whole thing, even if you, for some reason, just leave it on. You know, that really does help out the whole analytics thing.
I think that there's some, there's some stuff, so you should watch it.
Yeah.
Like,
and there's bloopers too.
That's what I meant, you know. But yeah, so watch it.
So anyway, thanks everybody. And as always, everybody, stay safe.
And stay silly.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye,
now I got to
guys.
get up and hit stop. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye.
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 Don't start barking.